What's up guys, Angry Roleplay here, and today I wanted to do a short video where I wanted to show you the Diablo related websites that I use in my work, in my when I create my content or calculate some shit. I'm just searching for Diablo information. It's really nice sites that I'm pretty sure that will be useful for you. um so let's start, guys. First of all is, of course, the official Battlenet Forums for Diablo. They made a redesign recently. Now it looks really nice and it works really smooth and fast as well. So basically that's the main source of all talk about Diablo, about the news. That's where the Blizzard posts their blogs and all that shit. And basically it's like the main source of information, and also the official place where you can get all the official information. There's a lot of also old users here that are very old from the vanilla days, and they're still lurking in there. And it's nice to come and talk with the old guys as well. So Battlenet forums are the main place where you can stop in and chat and talk. There's also the stickers threads here with all the updated information, and there's many nice threads there where people describe their builds and terrorcraft as well. So this Battlenet forums is where I personally started. It's where I personally started creating my guides, and it's where I started commanding things and exploring things from over 4 years ago. Another great source of information is the Diablo Reddit guy, the Diablo subreddit. It's really cool. It's also it's kind of official as well. There's also the Blizzard comes in and post different things here as well. It's also official Reddit resource. What I like about this is there's also official subreddits for each class. And for example, I hang out in the Crusaders, as you can see there. I hang around in Crusaders here and post a lot of builds, and I also hang out on the Witch Doctors and the Wizards as well. So it's really nice, and I only started using subreddit for 2 or 3 months. It was a really powerful tool, and I've kind of underestimated the power of Reddit. Another super important website for me is dfreeplanner.com. It's basically a place where you can import your profile and just import all your character with all the gear there, and then you can just calculate stuff and see how damage changes and all that, how much CDR you need, what are the uptime of skills, is it enough or is it not enough. It's a very powerful site, and it's very powerful tool for your builds and for calculating stuff, for creating builds, for testing builds, for calculating minor things and tweaking stuff. It's super great. I don't know what I would done without this site. Seriously, the Different Planner is like my top 3 website of Diablo absolutely forever, guys. Another site that I use a lot is the diablofence.com. It's made by Diablo Fence, and there's a lot of good people here, and a lot of top streamers that also use this site. Not only is POS, it checks on the official Blizzard POS. It also has why it was so important, why it was so useful for many people, because you can create builds here and post it on the internet. That's a very powerful tool here that the guys keep updating for new patches all the time. And you can create a build here for any existing class in the game, and you can select the runes, the passives, and point out the desired roles here and the gear and select the cube powers. That's where I create my builds, and it's easy to see the builds and exactly what you need to do to play this build. So that's a very powerful tool, and it is very that's why this site became so popular, so important, because you could create builds and show to the public. You can for example see what popular builds are there for the current patch, for example for the wizard. So you can select some spell and see the most powerful builds for explosive blast, for example, something like this. It's a very powerful build tool here that I have on diablofence.com. Another site that I used a lot in the past is the diabloprogress.com. It's was very good to see the rankings. Now the top one, and there's also the top. You can see the top Paragon here and the top Great Reef that was cleared by the players on both softcore and hardcore. It's really nice. For example, you can see a match elemental DPS has the most player in the world in season 7 or season 6 or non-season, for example. See this, holy shit, 11 million elemental DPS. That's fucking crazy, guys. You can see the popular items here for example for the barbarian. What are the popular items here for the season 7? You can see the top clans as well. What I always liked about this website is I can check what clans are there in the game and how many players are there, and it's especially cool to see how many were banned in season 5. When there was a huge ban wave in season 5, I could check on the Quantum Warriors or the Sons of Sanctuary, and you could click on every player and see how he had no profile. He was actually banned. And I even calculated that 60% of Quantum Warriors were banned in season 5, and the Sons of Sanctuary also had like half of the clan banned as well. And so it's very nice tool, but unfortunately there's a slight problem with this site, because it shows some different information. Sometimes it's not updated all the time. I don't know what's the technology behind this website for updating. And it also doesn't have the Chinese leaderboards. It doesn't count the Chinese leaderboards. And then it has Korean, for example. It has Korean here. See, that's Korean guys here, but no Chinese guys. And then we come to another website that I use a lot, and it's absolutely number one right now. Number one for the rankings. It's diablorank.com. I'm pretty sure it is done by some Asian guys. It looks like it, because this website takes data from all the regions. It has America, China, Europe, and Korea. That's all here. And you can check the top Paragon, for example, for softcore, in season 7. See, that's top Paragon, all in China there. You can see achievements, how fast the guys, who was the fastest with the achievement in season 7, for example, and who did which conquest and how fast they did that conquest, who conquered which great rifts. But not only that, you can also check the 2 players, for example, 4 players in barbarian and wizard, for example, in Korea or something like that. But it's also what I like about this shit is it snapshots the gear. I don't understand the technology behind this also, but it snapshot the gear, and you can exactly see what gear the guy had when he cleared that. It's like, checking the hero details without logging into the game. That's really powerful, and it's so easy to check all the augments and all the gear. So it's snapshots, and it's very nice. It's so handy to see this stuff. It's like priceless, and I can see that from all regions here, guys. It's a very powerful tool. Another interesting website, which is very common to Diablo Progress and Diablo Rank, is Diablo3ladder.com. It's like this. It's like the Diablo Progress, but it's much more complicated. It's much more complicated, guys. It also has the forums. You can sort it by Paragon. You can sort it. You can check the builds, the items. What I use this for is you can check the item by the power. They have such a stat like the power here, and basically this is the combination of stats, like the attack speed and damage. And you can check here the most well rolled item of some type in the world. That's pretty crazy. Something like this, for example. Something like this stuff is like, you see, that's the top power here. So if you, for example, have some greatly rolled item, you can check the power of your item here. This is very complicated website, and I don't like it because it's now over complicated. It has so many stats here and so many shit on screen, because it's a little messy in my opinion, that I don't really use it that often, guys. Another website that I want to tell you about is dfreeresource.com. This website and this domain is been done by the Backstone, the moderator of Diablo Fence, and he's a great guy, very knowledgeable as well. And he made this very handy site with the difficulty overview for the current season and current era, where you can see how much Great Reef scale, how much monster damage scales, XP you get, how much heroic caches drop on the legendaries and the organs. It's very interesting information, and for especially newbie player, that's very important site, thefreeresource.com. You can also, it also have this tool which is very powerful. This is the Diablo 3 seasonal journey tracker, and you can check what you have accomplished and see what's left for you, and you can check here and see what's left for you. It's very handy tool, very handy tool, guys. It also has additional tools like the CSD versus critical hit chance, vertical critical damage calculator, and basically it's possible to calculate what's better for you at some point. And it's also has the mitigation calculator. There's many nice tools. Its website is kind of small, but it's very important. It's also vitality versus life calculator. At what point the life becomes better than the vid, or vid better than the life. That's a very good site, guys. Very good site. And another website that I use also is a very nice site. This is rerollcalculator.com, guys. And not only you can for example check what roll you should have on your weapon, and what exactly you need to reroll to get the maximum out of your weapon. That's a very nice tool. For example, here you can see. But also it has the cooldown reduction calculator. Cooldown reduction in this game is multipliers. So it's not exact. For example, if you have the 5 CDR and 6 CDR, it's not 11 CDR in total, because each CDR is multiplies the previous CDR, guys. So it's very handy to realize how many CDR you have, and if you aim, for example, exact amount of CDR for your account build or for your Legacy of Nightmares bombardment build, it's a very good tool to calculate the cooldown reduction that you need and what exactly you miss and how much you need cooldown reduction. Another one is the Paragon calculator here. So it's like 3 calculators in one, guys. Basically, for example, I have 1000 non-Paragon and I got 600 Paragon. So my total Paragon will be 1396 in total. So you can understand basically when the season will end how much Paragon you will have in non-season, guys. That's it, guys. I wanted to tell you about the website that I personally use, and I personally think that I really good and important for a Diablo player to check, and that really help us, like the Diablo Fence build guide, the free planner, and the Diablo ranks are like 3 top websites that I use on a daily basis to check information. So thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Please subscribe to my channel, upvote my builds, and stay tuned for more, guys. Stay tuned for more.